cooperation. The theme of the speech is timely and relevant as it compels us to examine the existing development cooperation frameworks and their efficacy in driving Africa's transformation. Africa has made remarkable strides in various sectors, such as agriculture, education, health, infrastructure development, and economic growth. The continent has witnessed substantial improvements in the battle against poverty, increased access to education, and advancements in healthcare delivery. There can be little doubt that these achievements have been made possible in part by the support of international development partners and the implementation of various development cooperation frameworks. While development cooperation has had a somewhat positive impact on Africa's development efforts, we should acknowledge the limitations of the current framework. These limitations must be dealt with if we are to achieve the transformative change to which Africa aspires. One of the grave limitations of the current development cooperation framework is the dependency on external aid. While aid has helped meet some immediate needs and supported various development projects, it has also created a dependency syndrome that undermines domestic ownership and self-reliance. Over-reliance on aid weakens the capacity of African governments to generate and mobilize domestic resources, ultimately hindering sustainable development. To overcome this challenge, we need to prioritize strategies that stimulate economic self-sufficiency and reduce dependency on external aid. This entails amplifying domestic resource mobilization, nurturing entrepreneurship, and creating an enabling environment for indigenous private sector investment. By building resilient economies and solidifying domestic capacities, especially those of tax collection agencies, we can reduce dependency on aid and pave the way for sustainable development.
Ghana man penny that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sabre Onwane to Franca ama NDC amanyoko no openyi akasa achre Electoral Commission say be bosomi etwemu na omunya ne tie say ECC or the provisional register a good drive so ama amanyoko ahodo said the be a ECB nwumam na ewose obi akohwe ne din a na omonso ehu kwan a ombetimi de omode afaso na so ebesi nei no enya de say omonsa etimi aka anasa amanyoko bi akra insa intimi kan de na we na obo Electoral Commission kokose wa sho mo bo say ne hwiebe enkwawiye no na omonsa etimi aka nti ono de ototo ahye Electoral Commission say ba wa sho mo no onhwe no ndi so na amanyoko ahodo a ewose omonsa ka provisional register no omonsa etimika.
I want to draw the attention of the Electoral Commission. In July, they asked parties to bring their hard drives so that they could give us a copy of the provisional voters register. The exhibition of the register starts in 4 days. We should have received registers by now so that we can help our members to check if their names are there. They have asked us to come today for the hard drives with the provisional register. I'm calling on the Electoral Commission to make sure that we get the hard drives with the provisional registers today so that we can send them to the constituencies and let our executives start helping our people to check and make sure their names are there.
Yetu answer so da ho NDC amanyoko no na kanema mpeni John Dramani Mahama otu Frank ama NDC amanyoko afie beto abaro ebo nto aho no de nsem to dwase o musenya me boy so obi amfa nsanya adwuma ansa na nsa akona no nanso empabo ekanipa abrabo no nhihye ho enti ehu benya se edubre bi na se obeyema mpeni a obehye bre bi a omani nyina ebebo mpae ede ase otwedi amponse de meya omano ebenya sunsun mata omanchi eno na UTV Simon Tensu bisa amanfo se de kanema mpani eken omuso musan.
even though God expects us to work hard to improve our circumstances, also recognize that spiritually you must intercede for God to open the gates for you. And so we intend to introduce annually a national day of prayer and thanksgiving, so that we will thank God for whatever He's done for us, so that He will do more for us.
Because I'm body, I am only Padasani, Paddy Bia, Empire in the Dikai. I mean, sure, so the Sadia and the bar. A good idea, pa, Bebuagana. And also Kampa, because we to me from Paya and Kwanya Juma. Also the party, oh, Juma, no, the Paya and Tato. If you are betting me, I find. Katuba, there's so much Jersey, and the Mwa. Because Ghana, I would say. Sika kosa na ema ni sika ketwa yeni sika bisi
sabi yete omanmu ya waya sumdwe kakra entimi de kakra mesi aka na se ma edu election ma omumfa enema nketenkete endada ye na ombeduru eso a ase enye omukura na e kan omu kanyamesem no amblase omde ba baji tumi ne nyame na ombo no yete ayesumi nyame dada so still enema nkoso enti yesiro
the whole concept of having say a national prayer day no and Kenya bad cry a beboa mo minor ye Christo some ni ye nyame som no akoyi ama ye suban so asesa
Mpabono ya boss I am a Christian. I'm a still Christian and I believe the word of God. Honestly, but God cannot come from heaven and come and develop our nation for us. He has the day why He created this world. He didn't create any world first second. He created this world within 1 day, and He put the resources here for us. We learned from the Bible that heaven, the street of heaven is started with gold, and this land we have gold here. So we didn't God now to do anything. God has finished His work totally, and He left it for man to develop it.
We are seeing Yami Bade or Badam and have a good trum or buy a no way you want no what that Jano. Obisa won't say Nahina and a catcher Musi, why you move Adeja. Strong. In the if it's Habreno and I would rather catch or Nipa that's any say or Nipa Bebre. If it's our time, we are saying, and your name we are seeing a deal. We are seeing a deal. And to me, Bibia, a young soup and a young buying and a best. That could not be idiots, was it? Young farm on pine or Casada, me. De minyendisa
Pay control for no and that Ghana Health Service and no Dr. Patrick Kuma Boaji Edi Atuja say nei apumyedin adwuma efo enhwe na abefo kwan efaso edi ye adwuma na afi nkabo mu a awose nipa eka ehu bom na edi ye adwuma no omonhwe na omonfa omonju na sayo no ebitimi aboa ama ya pomudin adwuma ne ayarhwe adwuma no etimi akonkan.
What we're doing here is called the Evidence Summit. There are many things that we want to do, but we want to ensure that what is working, what has proven to work. So we come here, we meet people from the region and the district who have done works to come and share with us. We did A, B, C, and D, it worked. And then we are able to perfect it and scale it up. We are hoping that this will help us to improve our outcomes as a country, improve the health-seeking behavior, and also ultimately lead to good outcomes. Finally, we are also here that other regions, other districts, other people can also have the opportunity to learn what has worked in District A or Region B, so that we can share the evidence mainly on how we improve our health promotion services, how we improve our health-seeking behavior, how we make sure the community is engaged in healthcare. We provide a service, but it has to be, we need to uptake. So the demand is important. The demand is generated by what they understand, what they believe in, and that's what we are here to do.
And it's a yebebo modin se yedi apomudin ebe ko bia efi mu. It's like yebema apomudin aye bibia ebe ben obia na enkoba se obi hia apomudin a esese otutu mika ana otu ni nan ana ofaka kokwan tintin ansa na apomudin wanya. Nti se de be ya apomudin be ben obia no ɛno ho adwuma ɛna yɛyɛ nti ebi ne sɛ yɛsisisi ayaresa mmea abembɛn nkurɔfoɔ ɛwɔ baabi ɔmo tete ɛyɛ chips compound ya can't want to me. Currently looking at getting about 200 and over 200 chips compound. It be a sisi bebre da na ye di bi gusua e kan ka ho. Se de be ya se wo ukrom na bibi hawa tutu kwan pi ana nanti kwan tintintin ansa na wanya apomoden. Eno epa ho a baby a wo na nkasa nso ye di apomoden ho nsem eba wonchen se de be ya wobeti apomodin ho nsem niam esa wo ya wobetimi atena se nya apomodin ti apart from say ye de sabia bi ebesi bia wo kro wo na beben wo no ye san so de mpomodin ho nsem ka enso so ebo de wuru se de be ya obi a beti sa asem ni bi na wanam sa kwan so abo no ho ban efi yarewa ho na ye nyina ye nya apomodin wo Ghana mamu na ye timi nya ho den edi aye adwumaden ama Ghana so etumpon.
Yetwansano Core People's National Convention Party no mu na omo nsema ababede dwanse afia baton so omo kyese omo edomo ho ebe hyebu bi na edubre a ewo se ekonwa 20 adehye April na no na Bernard Muna akofa krata se ono so ejina yeto abade mana na obedi party nanim se ono ene kwa corporate no ede amomna ne okofra kata okasa no kyese sinyamene adom no be mampani o my Ghana mu kasa edoso o my Ghana mu no eyetwi kasa no ene be o my ne kasa na brofo no amwayen be okofra kata no oni nsentwofo ekasa
Afia pima hankuno edi okunu mienu 1992 ene nkane Ghana mampanyin Dr. Hilary Mana eti People's National Convention APNC amonyuku no amonyuku ibiribia Ghana bekwa abatu anim no wonso wogina na weni owura Bernard Muna akofa krata se ne kondo se wogina amonyuku na na musa frankatuni na yeko December bosu abatu ma Ghana fo ato abade amano amana be yo mampanyini wojem se mfinsha aduasa mienu nie enye MPP na NDC empunto yehwe ni mu so Ghana yentimi nro ho endisi yeto abade mano wo PNC amonyuku ni edi mu a empuntu agane yepeno yensa beka afin so Ghana yekasa atwi no ebeyo mamuni nyina ne yekasa enko ebrofo kasa biom
Ghana nipa bia yawo yentimi enka brofo kasa biom ye ba beka twi ye ba beka dagare ye ba beka Hausa se oye amunani ana ayigbeni na oka ayigbe a na wo de twi aka ho na wo de Hausa aka ho English no ye ba be ye no optional oko Japan a on se omonka brofo but oma ayeye Oko Germany, omonka brofu, but oma yeye. Oko Italy, omonka brofu ana English, oma yeye. Oko ewiasi nyina na ohwe puntuo. Na kire se puntuo ene ye kasa. Eyam se ene nyina na yeko. Adenti ena yen ye kasa. Ene ni ayeye no emfata. Enu nti na obi kosia economics a. Na oba be ka kire say the GDP growth rate has gone by this and this, and yet the people of Ghana ye bre. How can you obetimi aka akire me say GDP eye Ghana wealth apeja na Ghana for yeti ohiam na kire say economics no akosua no okosua no wabrofo mu nka osua no wa yekasa mu a you relate it to the situation na Ghana for hu say GDP epeja say ye puntu so empeja. This is the message I offer to the people of Ghana, and to assure you say NDC ni MPP there ye hu omo for the past 32 years no one na ehu nia MPP betimi aye omo aye 16 years MPP aye 16 years. Time for change. Bernard Ambata Elmona is the game changer.
Abafo tonsiom botoku de ato aban enim se omokwan akwan a enye ekwan a nipa enase ehyen entimi emfaso kra na nanka omo esre aban se aban behwe na omokwan no ontimi be omombo ananso akwan hwebuada nanso ni nyina nkamfa no omo toto asre aban se omakwan ade he omopaye nti aban ehwe na omeye omo emwa
nana ejeni mboaten a woye krom honom hene afa ato ne ho so se wo behwe na ekwan na enye no wonu ankasa ne botom sika wodi asiesie amanade hye na wokyere mu se enye bibia na se da bia na ebetimi adan aban se aban emeye bibi maye wose ne emegu aban ne so no edoso edunto no so de obetimi aya aboa ama ne kuro ne tumpon de wobeye ne pepepe
Ghana so pa obi aso da aban so aban no woni yaya edu ba bia na wo se sebe yeso so dwumadie ne yeso sini ne de bo aban na ye manfo omo ho hale wo mampo ha nyina Baby, aduane free kese fa bayere aburo carrots cabbage lettuce ne nyina free mi krom botoku ekwa kopi owo bo ho eho na ade hye nyina mo ye kwadwuma eho na mo nyina mo didie yankopon eye akuafo adom ene adoye na mo do baye so a omunya access enkofa anobaye ne fa ma chi so mo sa bopa abodin na kwabane atwe edi fi wuram abafie ahu se madehye na mo tete tena se me boa madehye na me yi kwan we nyina atum na mo timi de ka afa so akose sa mo no baye abakuru abeton no mo nya bi da hwe mo masku na dache yankola na be panimpa na yini ho a o si anan na san aban no abon ho modern pa mamampon kan rules efa na waye na so meme aside ha de ebi anru ha enjina anru ha no na se me fatoro mo so na de akamu no me na me de hye me manfo animonyam
eno echi ye ni kromafo ni bi twetwe nkomo mo de na asem sei ekomo mo hene
ye ni pe nyina na be ye tsenye waye because kwa na da wono mo nyele na nya wona ayemfo nso bebre abesena ko bi anu otimi ye nti so abeso obedom ye na so aboa ya eda na asinyame nhira no no ma na ahodi ni nyansa ni bia ade ye beto aso akosi awie
ye na oba fa afura e den fa chodi ni sheki be fa praga be ba fara no panchi mon kan bi kura bawo e se na na adom ye yo be yikon ya man die na gini ma be yikon ya man die jiri se sam me die asum bia ba to so nya so ya obi ya rekwada se la ambulance bit na be fa na wa so no
so tata no kan tin fa aduane ne nko emi sha ne pa ne dwuma pa wa dwena fa kuafo ho omunam ha mpo se nya wo aduane kwa na ode ba na wuhia tata no na ode obi de ba be ka se emu na to enso so de nya na ye bompa se manu kwatentene so onya ho de na onya de aka na maye
medical da na ase asa nyame manu kwatentene me ha se do ha ever se 35 years kura be duru chese me wari ya na ya didi asasu isu sa ho na karo su firiba aburo bibia cabbage ni nyina firi ho ba so kwan yan hu bi sei da nti ye da na nya se de wa ye na ya ni so papa nyame mbo mo no ma ne nkunko nanim be da na se pa
fani mo firi wo ho de ba emwae ba bresa kankan se nsu to a ba bresa ansa na wetim di ne mana dukrom na essence ya na da romanti isi ya wo bi dukwan na ma nti afiri de ne mo firi ho ba ye hu se ye ho be hare ama yetim akwa asaba
Bebeda ne ho age aboafo nkrato e ba animado de nkomotwetwe ne beto asede ne nkomotwetwe no animado de mu ne edu animado de me ho se we ne age ne nkomotwetwe no ho pa
e agreg de babedi nye
o ba sa agreg de bebo ama omo be kasa no ene o be kiro ene de emede isanse abanyofo na omo dimi metwantro go na ukwafuum na unam Ghana yakwan ahodo so ona nim akuafo no ohawo mo fam ente na obi antimi metana metwa nkontomfo ene de animado enkomotwetwe na emede pa
ayo ye hwese ebe kodo tote sa
o kodo e se kono tote ne amanyofo no mo amoba no mo mbo amo hunsi na animado bebi ode mo befa no ene de osimusi ye betwa hunsi ba animado ne amanyofo no betena se na enkomotwetwe efa Ghana yekuayo ye food challenges oman oman ye dua no bae pa na so hwehwema che se beduane sema oman Ghana ehu etimi ekire pa ye eden ne si ye eden ne bae animado ene amanyofo no betena se na ode nkomotwetwe no atwa se etwa hunsi ma eba nkomotwetwe no ebeto aso.
Today's class is going to be an exciting one. Now, who can share an unforgettable moment in their life? Okay, Asempa.
I'd like to talk about my first time. It was her natural look, complemented by her favorite green silky apparel that caught my attention. I have to say, she automatically possessed me with her smile, which exposed her beautiful white teeth. That's not all. Her enduring signature perfume could be smelled from afar. Madam, why do you look so surprised?